Hello and welcome to the newsroom. I am Folashade Ogrinde. The Cross River State Governor Ben Ayade has given explanations on his reasons for the campaign to the All Progressives Congress APC. Ayade hinted that the character attributes of President Muhammadu Buhari and the realization that Cross River, which has been emasculated economically following the seeding of its oil wells, needed to be in sync with the party at the center. The governor on Thursday decamped from the People's Democratic Party PDP for the All Progressives Congress APC after a 2-hour meeting with 7 APC governors led by the party's interim chairman and governor of Yobe State, Mai Malabuni. Nigerian Boko Haram leader Abubakar Shekau has reportedly been seriously wounded after trying to kill himself to avoid capture during clashes with rival Islamic State allied jihadists in the north of the country. Intelligence say after a series of clashes, Shekau and some of his fighters were surrounded on Wednesday by ISWAP jihadists in Boko Haram's Sambisa forest stronghold, where they demanded he surrenders, one intelligence source said. Shekau made international headlines when his men kidnapped nearly 300 schoolgirls in Chibok in 2014, has been reportedly dead several times since Boko Haram first began its insurgency in 2009. The House of Representatives yesterday resolved to beam its satellites on the 72.34 billion naira contract for the 1,443-kilometer Port Harcourt-Maiduguri section of the Eastern Railway line. Moving the motion at the plenary presided over by the Deputy Speaker Idris Wase, Dem claimed that 10 years after the award of the contract, there is no evidence that work has commenced on the site, with investigations revealing that budgetary provisions were made in this regard from 2010 to 2012. This, he said, suggested irregularities with similar concerns about the remaining segments of the railway rehabilitation contract from Port Harcourt to Maiduguri. The United Nations Children's Emergency Fund says Nigeria needs to vaccinate over 100 million of its citizens against COVID-19, but has so far been able to inoculate just fewer than 2 million people. The Nigerian representative of UNICEF, Peter Hawkins, said this in Abuja on Wednesday at the launch of the National Social Behavior Change Campaign on COVID-19 in Nigeria. The global organization said that despite the spread of devastating COVID-19 strains in neighboring West African countries, the federal government had abandoned the enforcement of safety measures at the land borders. In business, the House of Representatives has mandated its Committee on Aviation to investigate the MAX Air and Aero contractors over alleged engine failure and bird strikes of the 2 flights that sought to depart Kano and Port Harcourt airports respectively to Abuja yesterday. The committee was also mandated to investigate safety precautionary measures that nearly led to air accidents in order to avoid further loss of lives and destruction of properties. The resolution was sequel to adoption of a motion of urgent public importance, which was sponsored by Bala Sank Umar at plenary yesterday. Italian police say they had dismantled a Sicilian drug ring that illegally shipped the doctor-prescribed opioid to the United States, arresting 5 people. Another 3 people were been placed under house arrest, while the doctor has been banned from practicing medicine following the investigation by police. In total, 29 potential suspects have been identified in the case, including 5 doctors. The Athletes Federation of Nigeria have invited athletes from its national trials to select Nigeria's representatives at the WA Under-20 African Senior Athletes Championships in Algiers, Algeria, and CAA Region 2 Kaduna in Nigeria. The national trials, according to a statement signed by AFN's Director General Simini Alayi Pepple on Wednesday, will hold at the Ahmadu Bello University Sports Complex in Zaria, Kaduna State on May 26th. The AFN's urged association clubs, institutions and states with eligible athletes to send their entries latest on Sunday. But that's it on our news update at 3. Thank you for watching. I am Folashade Ogrinde.